everyone, and welcome to another video reaction for Okay, Here Is the Story. I am Dee Burns. Hello, Hog family, Hangover gang. How are you guys doing? I miss you guys. I haven't talked to many of you guys lately, and I miss you. But I know I'm a little late to the game. My health hasn't been that great, so I've been kind of just taking a break and relaxing and resting. But I wanted to come back with this reaction today. I'm laughing because I'm looking at this scene right here and I'm seeing this old shot up cop car. I want to know, can somebody please tell me where Tom gets his accessories for his videos? Because this one, he's got a shot up police car. He's had missiles in the past. He's had army tanks. He's had, I just don't know where he gets this stuff. Is there like a junkyard somewhere that sells this stuff? I don't know. It's funny. But anyway, this is his new song, and it's called Woke World. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm a little scared, but I'm excited to hear what he's got to say. But before we get into it, you guys, please like and share. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on my way to 5,000. I know I got to be a little bit more consistent to get that number, but I'm trying really hard. And so let's get into it. Tom McDonald, Woke World. Here we go.
America is fallen, turned our men into women. Our billionaires get private islands where they're trafficking children. The flag is burning in the streets. We don't believe the politicians. We defunded the police and free speech has been restricted. And
okay, this is going to be a typical Tom song where I'm going to have a lot of soapboxes on this song. So I'm going to jump on them throughout this song. The first one is, I want to say, we did not defund the police. The people that live in low-income housing, and they were the ones that rioted to defund the police. And so the government listened and they defunded the police. And now we don't have very many police at all. And the ones that we do have refuse to go into the high crime areas because they are being ambushed. They are being attacked. And you know what, frankly, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. My degree is in criminal justice, and I understand. It sucks. It really sucks as a person because you've trained to protect and serve. And sometimes your chiefs just won't let you even go into those neighborhoods because of all the riots and everything that they've done in the past. So you know what? As far as I'm concerned, now you're paying the price. That's it. Okay, let's go back and listen again.
the streets, we don't believe the politicians. We defunded the police and free speech has been restricted. And Canada has fallen, their dollar ain't worth a buck. If you misgender someone there, you're getting fined or locked up. Trudeau censored the...
Okay, I'm sorry, I paused it, but I'm gonna let it play, and then I'm gonna come back and talk about Canada. We're gonna go back and because I want to hear the whole thing again.
And their dollar ain't worth a buck. If you misgender someone there, you're getting fined or locked up. Trudeau censored the internet, then they banned half the guns. The trucker convoy was the last breath of freedom in their lungs. And the UK has fallen, getting woker.
Okay, now he's talking about Canada. I have friends in Canada. Billy, we need to talk, Billy. Because I did not realize. I mean, he has told me before that the dollar means nothing up there. Their currency's kind of fucked up right now. He did tell me that, and he did tell me about Trudeau censoring the internet, so I knew that was going on too. But I didn't realize if you misgender somebody, they can fine you and lock you up. Is that true? Billy, we need to talk, Billy. Wow. Talk about not having freedom of speech. Or even if you just do it accidentally. What if you see a woman or you see a man that you can definitely tell is a man, but he's dressed like a woman? I don't know. It's so confusing today. I don't know. I can't believe that they find him and lock him up. I've got to get to the bottom of that. So Billy, we need to talk. Okay, let's get back into it.
The trucker convoy was the last breath of freedom in their lungs, and the UK has fallen, getting woker every day. It's illegal immigrants throwing acid into faces, protests and riots, COVID record inflation. The people lost their freedom, Great Britain lost its greatness. America to Europe, across the globe.
That was a good bar. That was good. Great Britain has lost its greatness. Wow. Look, he's got fallen written. I'm terrible in geography. Seriously, if you gave me a map of the United States, I could tell you every state that is on that map. And I can point out Canada and Mexico. Beyond that, I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. But I think that's Great Britain. He's got the words fallen written on it, on the map. I think that's Great Britain. Tell me if I'm wrong, but okay, we're only 32 seconds in, and I've had to stop this like 3 times. Tom, here we go.
The people lost their freedom, Great Britain lost its greatness. America to Europe, across the globe, every country, every city, every neighborhood and home. It's infecting everything and everybody that we know, so just say it. Screw everything woke. Say it at the top of your lungs, don't let it go.
Okay, Tom, I'm going to say it right now. Screw everything woke. Screw woke. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I'm glad that he has dropped this song. Okay.
Screw everything woke. Say it at the top of your lungs, don't let it go. Scream it out into the streets, I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul, but just say it. Screw everything woke. Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built to the ground. Burn everything woke. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this woke world down. Burn everything woke.
I love that. I love that. I love that little voice in the background saying that. That is so cool. I love that. This is a good song. I'm so glad he sang it because, you know what? A lot of times I'm in the living room with best friend and we're talking about stuff that's just going on in the world. And we talk about being woke and what people expect from us, and I'm so tired of it. So tired. I'm burnt out on it. And it's so good to hear somebody else say, screw everything woke. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get back into it. I really like this song so far.
Burn this woke world down. Burn everything woke. America has fallen, woke became a disease. They made trillions off of mandatory lethal vaccines. The anthem plays and half the country is still taking a knee. Blacks and whites fighting over whose life matters the least. And Canada.
Okay, at the end, we're going to talk about the anthem thing and the people fighting over whose lives matter. And he's going to talk about Canada again here. So let's see what he's got to say.
Is still taking a knee. Blacks and whites fighting over whose life matters the least. And Canada has fallen, people can't afford to pay for food. The media's all liberal, it's nothing but the fake news. There's oil in the ground and pipelines they refuse to use. You're only heard if you're indigenous or LGBTQ. Australia has fallen, Ireland been up in flames. People rioting and dying, divided, fighting for change. And from Canada to Finland, Denmark back to USA, it's a woke world. That's what we're standing up against. America to Europe, across the globe, every country, every city, every neighborhood and home. It's infecting everything and everybody that we know, so just say it. Screw everything woke. Say it at the top of your lungs, don't let it go. Scream it out into the streets, I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul, but just say it. Screw everything woke. Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built to the ground. Burn everything woke. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this woke world down. Burn everything woke. The whole world's falling. falling to the globalist elite. They want one God, one leader, one currency. It's the cigarettes, the vaccines, the food that you eat. Either way, the deep state wants you 6 feet deep. Fill your headphones with music reinforcing their beliefs, and replace your own thoughts with the lies on TV. It's a woke world, and we won't survive if we're asleep. So wake up before you rest in peace. Rise.
I want you to look at that picture right there. And we'll finish. I'm going to say one thing, and then we're going to finish this video out, and then I'll get into other stuff. But I have spent many, not anymore. Before I was in a wheelchair permanently, I spent many mornings right there on the beach of Lake Michigan and watching the sunrise. And when you can do that, when you can sit at the beach just like he is, and you're watching the sunrise, I don't know, it does something to you. It's like it's a new day. It's another day. And you feel kind of glad that you just made it. And I have to say, I miss that so much. I miss it so much. Okay, let's finish this out. Oh, sorry, hit the camera.
I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built to the ground. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this world down.
You're kidding! 2 new albums, November 7th. That's next week? Next Friday, isn't it? I think it's next Friday. You know, he is so amazing. He just, oh, you want some albums? Okay, here we go. I got 2 new albums for you. I saw that he posted an announcement this morning, and I forget what it was titled, but I wondered if there was new albums coming out because of the way it was titled. And yeah, that is so cool. That is so cool. Okay. That was a good song. That was a good song, Tom. I'm excited for your new albums. It's going to be exciting to see what you have in store for us. Okay, here is the story. Everybody, if you smoke, it's okay if you don't, but if you do, if you got them, smoke them, have a drink, sit back, and listen to my rant. Okay. I forgot the other 2 things I was going to talk about, but the main thing was the anthem, the national anthem. And I'm going to get on my soapbox here, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about the whole thing. Couple things. When you're at an event, I'm just going to use a sporting event as an example because that is where most of where we sing the national anthem is. It's a sporting event. And before I get into that, I want to say something and ask a question. Does anybody out there know? Do the kids say the Pledge of Allegiance every day in school like they used to, like when we were growing up? Do they still do that? Because I know for my boys, they didn't. They did it. And honestly, I think that is where America fucked up. We took the Pledge of Allegiance out of schools. And this new generation, my son's age group, their love for the American flag, you know, they don't have any. And so they're the ones that don't stand for the national anthem. Call him Kaepernick. This is a very controversial issue. And I understand. You have freedom of speech to say anything you want to say, okay? And I feel like not standing for the national anthem says a lot without saying anything. And that's your right. That is your right, and that's what this country is about. You have the right not to stand for the national anthem. I understand that. And if you are one that does not stand for the national anthem, I'm sure you've heard this a million times, and you're going to hear it 1,000,001. My grandfather, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, my son served in the military under that flag. I have not had anybody who has died in a war. My grandpa was shot. And I just want to say my family, my grandpa, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, my son, they all served in the military to make sure that there wasn't a war, and if there was, they were prepared to go and fight it for your freedom of speech. Just remember that. People have died. People have served in the military so that you have the right to not stand for the national anthem. Okay, that being said, I'm sorry if you can hear background. Tanya, bless her heart, she's getting ready to leave, and she's doing a bunch of stuff in the kitchen before she leaves, so bless her heart. The next thing I want to say, and I'm going to use hockey as an example because I love hockey, absolutely love it. I have every streaming service sports-wise that you could think of, just so I can watch hockey games. When we play Canada, okay? When we play Canada, they come down here to the United States. And if you've never been to a hockey game, I'm just going to tell you what happens. So before the game starts, they sing the national anthem of America, and then they sing the national anthem of Canada. Now, first thing I want to say is I don't think that's right. If you are in this country, I do not understand why we as citizens respect another country's flag and their national anthem. No. You're here in this country, we sing our national anthem, we respect our flag, and don't do anything with Canada. Now, that being said, when the team goes to Canada, I don't think that they should play our national anthem. They should play the Canada national anthem. And the team can, stand on the ice and do that, whatever they do. But I don't think our song should be sang in Canada. It's not Canada's national anthem, it's ours. Finally, the next time you go to a sporting event and they start singing the national anthem, I want you to look around. Just do it one time. You look around. I want you to see, number one, who still has their hat on and who's taken their hat off. And secondly, who has their hand over their heart. Because I will tell you, I've gone to many events, hockey, and when they sing the national anthem, the younger generation does not take off their hats. The older generation does, my age and up. And the younger kids don't put their hands over their heart. My generation does, but they don't. And that's so disrespectful. Okay, I'm off that soapbox. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And you know what? I love you guys. Bye.